Welcome to the craziest hot takes of September round 1.
So I put out on Threads/Twitter, right? If you haven't followed me, right here, make sure you follow me. All right. I told them to drop the hottest, scorching, burning, R. Kelly, Moog from Elden Ring, Charlie Sheen, Michael Magic Johnson burning takes, and just in gaming, right? So we're discussing what you put in the comments and see what the hottest takes are. And one example I put was Skyrim. I know.
Brother, this guy.
The reason I said Skyrim is because every time someone mentions Skyrim to me, and or Minecraft, same thing. It's always, we're gonna get this mod, that mod, this mod, and that mod. And I'm like, they never play it vanilla, and it just doesn't look good to me. That's just me though, but whatever. I'm not the main event, y'all are. So let's see what we got here. First comment says, along the same lines, vanilla Minecraft is the best Minecraft. Now, I'm not a Minecraft enjoyer, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments, does that make sense to you? I have friends that basically have mods that they can build nukes or reactors or whatever, and they love it. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll give them that. All right, this guy says everything Nintendo makes is by and large for children. So adults who like it are extremely sus. What the? Why are you as a man playing Pokemon so you can learn to hunt children better? Bro, what? All right, okay. Roll call. He said people who like Nintendo are pedophiles. That's wild. That's a crazy take. That's an insane take. I, of course, do not agree, bro. I used to play Pokemon back then. I don't play it as much nowadays, but heck stop, bro. Like, Pokemon is cool as a mug, bro. I'm cool with Pokemon. Power World is like Pokemon slavery, so there you go. But regardless, Pokemon's fire. Dude, who doesn't love Mario? Legend of Zelda? Majora's Mask is terrifying. That's crazy. Yeah, that's an insane take. I don't know what he got going on, but whatever. Too many devs listen to way too many streamers, and it ruins the game for the people who just want to enjoy it. Two examples are Destiny 2 and Call of Duty. Now, I actually agree with this take. But because okay, so if you don't know me, I still kind of play off and on, but I was avid. Like I played Apex Legends religiously. I was so good. I was one of the best Bangalores in the world. I was in the top 200 Bangalores in the world on PlayStation. I was that nigga for real. Now, bro, every time streamers complain about something, bro, the devs added it to the game and it ruined it for everybody else. I remember they complained about the Kraber. The Kraber, for those who don't know, is like what the most powerful sniper rifle in the game that you only got through a care package, right? Which is already rare, essentially, right? People were complaining about it in ranked. So Apex said, yeah, let's nerf it, and also let's nerf it outside of ranked, which doesn't make sense. It was freaking stupid. Regardless, I agree with that. There's a lot of games I can count that the streamers complain about every single little thing, and then the devs just, I guess, listen to them, even though they're like 1% of the player base. So I definitely understand that. I get it. You don't play it for the combat, obviously. He's talking about the Skyrim main post, but here's my thing. If the combat is 50% of the game, that's gameplay. And if I don't like the gameplay, if I need mods for the gameplay to be good, then it's not a good game. I'm sorry, that's just me. Red Dead Redemption 2 is overrated. Huh? All sports, that's crazy. This guy has a lot of stuff. That's crazy, isn't it? Okay, now okay, so I understand what this guy means. A couple of seconds to skin something rather than just going over and pressing a button. I get that, I understand, but the way that game is built, man, it's amazing. So I don't think it's overrated, but I understand if people have some problems with it. He also says all sports games are uninteresting, repetitive, and recently predatory with the pay-to-win tactics. Okay, I love sports. I love basketball. I played soccer and basketball and baseball growing up. You know what I'm saying? I understand how that game is, so it's definitely predatory. I don't think it's uninteresting because if you like sports, then you like sports, but it's like you can't change basketball, like unless it's NBA Street, which is amazing, fire game. I love the NBA Street series. Same thing with NFL Street series. Bring those back. EA, if you're listening, which you're probably not because this is a small channel, but regardless, if you're listening, bring back NFL and NBA Street. That's EA, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's EA. Bring it back, bro. What y'all doing? I would remaster them. I buy it. I spend all the money. I don't care. They'll sell like hotcakes. Bring it back. But games like that, where they innovate on it, people will love. But I mean, the 2K coming out with the same game every single year with not crazy graphics. All they can really change is the story. The gameplay is going to be the same. It's a sports game. So I get it. It is repetitive because it kind of has to be unless you make outliers. I understand that take. I don't agree with it fully. Maybe. Okay, I agree with the 80%. Fortnite hate is forced. I agree, actually. Fortnite hate is very forced. Fortnite's become the Gary's mod of this generation. You can do anything in it. You can be like, oh, you can be like, oh, I don't like Fortnite, I don't like Battle Royales. That's fine. Don't play Battle Royale. Go play it first person. You can play it first person Rainbow Six Siege in Fortnite. You can go fight zombies. There's a tower defense. You can play prop hunt. You can play Fall Guys, but in Fortnite, you can do anything, right? So like, it's like to hate on Fortnite just because kids play it. I get that. I definitely understand, but at the same time, and then all the crossovers, like, bro, we love Smash Brothers. It's the same thing. Like, not gameplay wise, but you know what I'm saying. It's the same thing. It's like a dream, bro. Like, can you imagine having Goku, Kratos, Will Smith, freaking Ariana Grande, Batman, Superman, all these heroes in one game? You get to shoot each other? Can you imagine telling your younger self, hey, bro, by the way, in the future, you're gonna be able to play as Batman shooting Goku in the face and having Naruto gritty on freaking Hatsune Miku and freaking Dwayne Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how stupid that sounds? It sounds crazy. It's insane. It is. I think it's forced. Like, you don't have to like it. You don't have to play it. But like, you don't have to hate it. There's no way. There's just no way you can hate this game. Gonna double your take real quick. It's not just the combat that is bad in Skyrim. Literally everything in that game is half baked at best. And the only good parts of how the open world is made, objectively really good, and the Dawn Guard DLC. All right, so now I know that Skyrim's story and characters all have some charm. I mean, the whole like arrow in the knee thing meme is legendary, so I understand that. But I just couldn't get into Skyrim. It looks terrible. Like, from outside looking in, it looks horrid. The combat looks terrible. The freaking graphics look terrible. Granted, it's an older game, but like, I think honestly, I'm not a fan of Bethesda games because Fallout did the same thing for me. I liked looking at Fallout when I was younger, but then playing it, I couldn't take it. Regardless, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. We'll see. Oh, what the crap is wrong with this guy? Hideo Kojima is overrated, including his games, Metal Gear, Death Stranding, etc. His ego's overinflated. They're bland and shallow, with the only depth they have being complex game mechanics. Now, I do not agree with that. Hideo Kojima is amazing. His games are freaking great, and his games always push the envelope and the limit and are really creative. Like it's just I mean, maybe just like him as a person, but I don't think his games are shallow at all. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is like a classic. It has a cult following. The game's mechanics are being seen in other games, like what he did with the controllers and stuff like that. And even the fourth wall breaks in the game. Like, great. I think, no way, bro. I'm sorry. I don't agree with this take. I'm sorry. I don't agree with this take. I don't know about his ego and all that. I don't really follow dude, but like, his games definitely stood the test of time. And I don't know. I just can't agree with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Streamers and competitive gaming ruined all fun. I don't think competitive gaming ruined fun. I think that there's more gamers than there ever were years ago. And now we have the internet, right? Back then, right, if you wanted to get good, back in my day, which I feel like I'm unk status now, but don't worry about it. Back in my day, right, if I wanted to play against someone, like just a fighting game. Let's say I wanted to play against someone, right? My friends had to come over, or I had to go over someone else's house for me to fight that person. Other than that, I was fighting a computer, right? There was no online matching. Unless you like were an adult, essentially. So kids, we just played the computer, right? Nowadays, kids have access to online gaming, strategies, guides, all that stuff. We didn't have any of that back then. We had internet, but like, no one was like, you know what I'm saying? It was still rare. So like, you gotta realize that, you know, unfortunately, all the information is like here. So everyone can be good at a game. Granted, you can, you know, like the best players are gonna be like, you know, good. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can get really good at a game faster than we used to back then because of all this information internet. And it, you know, it just, I get that it sucks because some people are just having, like, I have a 9-to-5 and a daughter. Saying I gotta go work all day, come back, take care of all the stuff around my house, right? Take care of my daughter. Once all that's good, make food, eat, wife falls asleep, daughter falls asleep, then I can get on a game and record or whatever. So I don't even have time to practice as much. So I get it. You want to come home, you want to relax. I understand that. But on the other hand, I also get that, hey, man, if I'm at home alone and I want to get good at a game, I'm going to look up for stuff to understand how a game works. So I've half and half. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. The term Souls-like or Metro whatever like needs to be dropped as it takes credibility away from the game. I understand where this person is coming from because not every game that has dodging and parries is a Souls-like. right? Matter of fact, people were saying Hell is Us is a Souls-like, and no, it's just a normal action game, bro. It's not a Souls-like just because there's a stamina bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I understand that. I get that. There's been dodges and parries in other action games before. That's nothing new. I get where he's coming from. So let me know what you think in the comments. All right, well, that's all I have for September round 1. Yeah, let me know which one you thought was the craziest. If you have a hot take, you know what I'm saying, that you want to be featured in the next video, put your hot takes down in the comments. Let me know. I'm gonna go record some Lies of P, and if you missed the first episode, you can see me over here destroying all those clankers. Is that a pack of clankers? Wire munching, silver face clanker! You clanker lover! Woo. Oh, okay. Oh, for the finishing touch. Ah! Let's go, baby. So CPU munching, silver faced wire. You can see me start Lies of P right here. It was a really fun video. I'm about to record the second one right now. All right, y'all, this was fun. I definitely want to do it again. I'll see y'all later. Peace, peace, peace.